Some people just do not deserve to freaking drive. Good morning, folks, and happy Wednesday. So, I'm a bit irritated today. All the doctors and everyone is telling me that I'm not allowed to go work out. I don't see how a little bit of cardio would affect me. I mean, I get it that you have to recover. Sleep is the only way to recover from a brain injury. But goodness gracious, do I feel like a bum. Like a bum. Like, I just want to go do what I need to do. Go work out. Go get better today than we were yesterday. But, hey, maybe if we take a day or two off, it'll be all right. But it is starting to, it's already starting to take a damper on my mental health. So let's see how long this lasts. Let's see how long it takes before I go, yeah, screw this, I'm going to run. But right now we're going to go grab some grub and then probably get back in the bed because we have been woken up every time we try to go back to sleep by someone else calling us. So let's go get some grub because I'm quite hungry. Well, folks, our lunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it, hit the spot. But I'm starting to get quite fearful that I'm going to become undisciplined and obese because I could not stop freaking eating. Like, I can't. I just want to eat and eat. I just stuffed my freaking belly and I'm still wanting to go eat more. I think it may be due to just being sedentary, but it could just be that my body is trying to get as many calories in it as it can so that I can recover. Either way, it is really starting to stress me the hell out. Well, folks, after we grubbed down and we just could not get full, we decided we would just go lay back down because our head started hurting again and we were getting drowsy and all that stuff. And we took a 7-hour nap. This is genuinely killing my mental. Like, literally killing my mental. I don't think I'm going to be making it a whole week of no physical activity. I think tomorrow we're going to end up going back to practice and doing the things that we have to do. I know we have a session with our client tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, yeah, I'm definitely getting back to work tomorrow. This is miserable. I'm the self-deprecation that is going through my head, and it's like, damn, bro, go look in the mirror. And then I'm like, damn, bro, you're fat. Damn, bro, why are you so tired? Why ain't you got no energy? Why this? Why that? And that is not me. So, we're going to get back to the gym as soon as possible and get back to grinding. As soon as the headache dissipates. I mean, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I just can't seem to not be tired. I mean, the headache's still there. Let's not lie. The headache is definitely still there. But it's the fact of, I don't know. This shit sucks. I'd rather be out grinding. I'd rather be playing games with my homies. I'd rather be teaching my clients. I'd rather be getting better today than we were yesterday. But instead, we are being a bigger bum today than we were yesterday. And that is killing me. Like, it's really honestly kind of scary because it's like, what happens when I go back and I can't get going again? Like, that's one of the thoughts that are in my head. What if, like, the first lift I go to and it's just like, this isn't fun anymore? What if I go to my first run and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to run anymore? I sure hope it doesn't happen, but these are the thoughts that are going through my head. And it really just freaking blows. It blows, folks. But I can't lay around anymore. My hair is greasy as shit. I smell like shit, so I'm going to at least go take a shower. They didn't say I couldn't shower. They just said not to go work out. and to sleep as much as we could. And we're doing that. Gosh, just makes me feel like a freaking bum. Well, folks, good news. That shower definitely put me in better spirits. Gave me time to really think about everything that's going on in my head. And I was able to find a silver lining. The silver lining is we have been in fight camp all year long after opponent after opponent after opponent pulling out. So that meant we were grinding. And honestly, it's probably good for my body to get the well-needed recovery that it's been begging for. And we'll just look at it like that. Wow. Yes, I want to go and train. Yes, I want to go do everything I want to do. Yes, I want to grind. At some point, your body will give out. So I will just look at it as this is God protecting me from myself. Because in all reality, we would have just went back to the gym, grinding. And eventually, our bodies will break. That's just human nature. Our bodies will eventually break. So, silver lining is we got time to recover. The negative is we can't go do what we love to do. Kind of hurts to think a little bit. But we're gonna recover. Do everything we can do until drowsiness kicks in and a headache kicks in. And that's all we really can do. I can't sit there and have self-deprecating thoughts and think poorly of myself, calling myself a bum. You got a concussion, bro. Shit happens. Life happens. It is what it is. It's how you react to it. How are we going to overcome it? Well, we're going to go back stronger when we're ready. I'll probably get a little bit of movement in tomorrow. I'll probably drive out, see how it feels to drive again. Because, oh my gosh, yesterday it felt like hell driving. It literally felt like I was just in a dream all day after I got smacked. So I guess just the silver lining is we get to recover. I guess we're gonna get some clothes on and start getting ready for some Jesus time, because that's not technically physical activity. You know what I mean? And they don't play big loud music today, so I should be okay. I can most definitely say, though, that I feel like a big old bitch. Like, how do you get punched and kicked in the head and feel fine? But you take a little bump in a car and you're like, damn, bro, my head is killing. It's very strange. Very strange. The human body is a strange organism. And I can definitely say I'm a little bit more pissed off about everything today, because now JV is hurting. Her low back hurts. Her neck hurts. So she went over to the chiropractor to start getting some treatment. Start getting the ball rolling on that. So it's quite aggravating. Quite aggravating. Some people just do not deserve to freaking drive. Well, I was sitting down to, what was I sitting down to do? Oh, yeah. I was sitting down to get on the game. Then, my head started hurting again. So then I got distracted. So I guess I'm not going to get on the game. I guess playing video games would be a bad idea. Even though, like, my job is to ignore pain. Like, that's kind of like my job. But I guess, we're going to do the right thing and not ignore the pain. We're just going to vibe it out. My brain is telling me I need to go grind, but everyone else is telling me I need to chill the hell out. So, I don't know who we listen to. Do we listen to everyone else, or do we go grind? I don't know. I definitely want to play some games, though. But then I'm going to start getting killed, and then it's just going to piss me off, and I'm going to be like, why do I keep getting killed? Why is my reaction time piss poor? I don't know. But JB just got home from the chiropractor, and, well, honestly, folks, I hate seeing her in pain. I genuinely hate seeing her in pain. But since we are not at practice today, not doing anything, she had to call out of work. She never calls out of work. Never. So I know she's in pain. Since she had to call out of work, I guess we're going to go get some Jesus in, because at the end of the day, praise him in the storm, praise him in the blessings. I mean, this could have been 1,000 times worse. 1,000 times worse. It could have been someone not just injured, but no longer with us. He was on the wrong side of the road. If there would have been someone coming and had to go where he was going, and they were going a little bit faster, bro may no longer be with us. Or the person in the car who had to turn in the way that he was on the wrong side of the road would no longer be with us. So I guess I'm cool with what I got going on. I'm not cool with JB being injured. I mean, I get hurt all the time. A little bit extra pain is okay with me. But her being injured, it really pisses me off, folks. But at least she's still with me, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters. So let's go get some Jesus in. Well, folks, church was amazing, and I'm really glad that we went today. It was some encouraging words. You'll get the irony of it in just a second, because whatever comes out of your mouth, this is very cliche, whatever comes out of your mouth tends to traditionally happen. Like, if you sit there and tell yourself every day that you're a fat slob, you know what you're going to become? A fat, lazy slob. I mean, it's just kind of how that happens. But if you sit there and you look at yourself and you're like, I'm champion, I'm a champion, I'm shredded, I'm this, I'm that, and you sit there and tell yourself encouraging words and have encouraging mantras, whatever you want to say, traditionally things, well, at least your mindset is a whole lot better. You know what I'm trying to say? And we were trying to determine what this all started from, where the first language was. What is the first language? Like, what did Adam and Eve speak? And we were like, he's like, prayer. They were speaking prayer, because that's the language that we use for God. So prayer was our first language, and language is just words, and words traditionally come true. That makes prayers, they come true too. And then we were talking about how in Revelations it's talking about how around the throne they're burning incense, and the incense was the prayers of the world. So your prayers last forever. Like we were talking about before, I mean, you could pray something and it not happen for 15 years. But that prayer was out there, and it's out there forever. I guess what I'm trying to say is, be more confident in your prayers, because if they're there for eternity, you should be pretty confident about whatever's coming out of that mouth. If I say, now I'm not saying that there's not a time to be like, please Lord, take this worry and this stress off of me. Yes, you can do that, but also give God a little bit of credit that he's the ultimate creator. And it's like, well, God, I really don't know what you're doing right here, but I trust you. I know I'm going to come out on the better on the other end of this. So at the end of the day, I guess just keep guiding me in your power and your wisdom and your strength, and keep a positive mind. Because, I mean, I think God wants us to go speak to him while sappy? Probably not. Probably not. He probably wants us to be encouraged, motivated, inspired, and not think of it as like a safety net in a way. Like, yeah, he's your safety net, but he's more than just a safety net, folks. Does that make sense? But I'm freaking starving, and this light in my face is not really helping with the headache and being able to keep my thoughts straight. So let's go get some food. Dinner was great, folks. But yet again, I could have just kept eating and eating and eating and eating. It could possibly be that, like, we did just, like, starve our bodies. Or it could be that we starved our bodies and we have a concussion. I have no idea. But I feel much better now. Might go home and grub down a little bit more. I'm just kidding. We're more disciplined than that. Well, folks, we just made it back home, and I'm going to call it a freaking night, so that hopefully in the morning I can go get a light lift in, and then a little bit of active a little bit of drilling in. Nothing crazy. We won't go live. We're not going to slam heads with each other. We are just gonna, we're gonna get some, like a football walkthrough. Everyone knows about those. We're gonna act like that. We're gonna act like it's a football walkthrough. You know, we're gonna go to get some drilling in. We're gonna get a light lift in. And we're gonna call it a day. But folks, I just want to let y'all know about the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful power of God. So I bought that ring and I decided that I was going to put it on credit. While I had enough in my bank account to pay it out all at once. I didn't want to drop my whole entire life savings, all of my crypto, everything that I had into it. So what did I do? I put as much down as I thought was feasible at that time. I said a prayer. I was like, you know what? If I can, I had never applied for a credit card before. Ever applied for a credit card before. Like literally never. Actually, I have, but when I have, it's never went well for me. So I already had told the people at Shanko, I was like, I don't need to apply for this. Maybe we won't do it. They're like, well, why don't you just go ahead and apply? Let's see what happens. It's not going to affect your credit if you apply. You'll be good. So I went ahead and applied. I said a little prayer and I was like, Lord, if this is made to happen, let it happen. Like, let me get approved for this credit card. And I got approved for more than what I was looking for. A lot more, actually. And needless to say, we were able to get engaged. Well, then I started thinking about it and I stressed a little bit. I was like, you know, the monthly payments are going to be a whole entire one of my clients. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I could do it feasibly. We're just going to be living on little to no money. And I was like, well, Lord, let it be your will. And then I get a message today. JB messages thousands of people a day, dropping my name into little Facebook groups and things like that. Hey, someone's looking for a trainer. Hey, my boyfriend's a trainer, now fiance. But anyways, my boyfriend's a trainer. You should give him a look. And continues to do it. She does it literally every time she sees someone looking for a trainer. And I get a message today. Hey, I'm looking for a trainer, blah, 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 this and that. And not only are they just looking for a trainer, but they want to do group fitness. In which, if you know anything about me, I love group fitness. Like, to, one, entertain a whole group of people and get a whole group of people to their goals, that brings me a lot of joy. Not that I don't like one-on-one stuff. I do like my one-on-one stuff, but group fitness is where I would say I'm most proficient in, if that makes sense. I think I'm an expert in group fitness, if you would ask me. And that's what she's wanting. She wants a personal trainer, but she also wants to set up a group fitness class for her and her friends. Now, all I needed was one more client. I told myself, if I got one more client, that paying for this ring wouldn't have been an issue. It's not even going to be a stumble. Like, I'm not even going to stumble from it financially. It's just going to be a living like we already were, and actually would probably be living even better. And then I get one more client and I'm like, how do you work such miracles? I did say a prayer asking to give me one more client, but then he brings me multiple more clients, and it's like, JB's been doing that for years. It wasn't until I started truly listening to him did my prayers and answers start getting answered. So, folks, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Continue praying. Continue being encouraged. Those self-deprecating thoughts, get them out of your freaking head. Because words are freaking language, and language is prayer. And at the end of the day, words come true eventually. If you continue to tell yourself that I'm not worthy enough, I'm not this, I'm not, you know what's going to happen? You're not going to be worthy enough. You are going to get this. You are going to get that. So, folks, stay encouraged. Prayer freaking works. It works. Like, genuinely stinking works. Our financial worries, gone. We don't have to worry financially anymore. We took the step to go be self-sufficient, start our own business, do the things that we always wanted to do. And it's working. it was working for a little bit, and then I needed a few extra bucks, and I started worrying again. And then I said a prayer, and now I have everything going again. It's just the wonders of God, folks, the wonders of God. He really is a great God. So, what I guess I need to do, because I struggle with it myself, is always look for that positive. I always try to find the silver lining, but my human nature is always to go back to self-deprecating thoughts. How is this going to work out? Being a skeptic. There's a lot of things. My humanly nature comes out very, very, very often. So I guess that's why you always constantly need to be in prayer. Anytime you start feeling that human come back, just go, Lord, I feel it. I feel that human coming. Can we get rid of him? You know? Can we start being more like you? And traditionally, it works. Obviously, that's very simplified, but I'm a pretty simple man. I'm a pretty simple guy. So, folks, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay faithful. Everything always works out. Our financial worries are gone. We can get back to what the true goal is, being a freaking champion. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat loves you.